hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emhyr has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Well, with that amazing opening cutscene, hello my friends and welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jesika and I love playing video games, obviously. I do post a new Let's Play video every single day, 7 days a week, and starting today, my daily Let's Play will be The Witcher 3. In my current extended bi-weekly Let's Play, posted every Tuesday and Saturday, is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I have completed both the Witcher and Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings games, and I will include a link to both playlists in the description box below should you wish to catch up on all of my previous decisions. And if you do end up liking what I do here, I hope you will hit that subscribe button and stick around for all my future gaming adventures. And now that all my shameless plugs are out of the way, back to The Witcher. So this Let's Play will obviously be in the vein as all of my previous ones, meaning I will try to do every quest, apparently this is a ginormously huge game. I will try to talk to everyone, I will try and explore everywhere, read journal entries and quest entries and all the myriad sorts of entries, no doubt. I do try and take my time when playing games for the first time, so this will not be a speedy playthrough. Also, to give my lore disclaimer, as I said, I have played the previous 2 games, but and I have also watched the TV show just once back in December, but I have not read any of the books. So if there are any references to books or Easter eggs, they will go right over my head and I will miss them. I did look into mods for the game, and there were so many of them. So many. Like, I was overwhelmed with how many there were. From the recommended list that I was looking at, they seem to be mostly cosmetics or quality of life sort of mods. Nothing really recommended for bugs, so I haven't installed any mods per se. The only thing that I have done is to enable the debug console should I run into issues, but knock on wood, cross fingers, that will not happen. And I think the last thing I have on my list to note is that I have gone through the options here, I think, and I have fiddled with the sound a bit, meaning that I've turned down the music and the ambiance so that the dialogue is a bit easier to hear because, let's be honest, Geralt's a mumbler and it's hard to hear him sometimes. But I imagine I'm going to have to likely adjust as I go, so it is what it is at this point. And I think that wraps up all of my disclaimers, so we can go ahead and get started on The Witcher. Yay! So, and I do have Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine installed. I have to figure out when to do those, but that is something I can totally worry about later. But anyway, new game. Let's see, we have Fresh Start, Hearts of Stone only, Blood and Wine only. Let's see. Fresh Start a new game of The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt with any installed expansions included. Okay, let's go with that one. So we have just the story and sword, blood and broken bones, death march. Oh, what is it? You're truly insane and loving it? No, I don't think I'll be doing those, but I'm happy to be challenged, I think. So let's try story and sword. And yeah, we're gonna need tutorials. And I would like to import my Witcher 2 saved game, so let's try that. Oh my. The last one I think is here, so now you know how far ahead I am in recording. Oh, he sold his tattoo one. Geralt, you're gonna wanna take care of that. I told you.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Ew.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Move along, Geralt. Come on. Welcome to the tutorial and to Witcher 3. Wow, those cutscenes were really pretty. Like, really pretty. Like, the graphics, wow. And one of the things I was gushing about at the end of Witcher 2 when I was giving my, like, quick review was the graphics, and wow, this is so much better. Like, and that was really good. So anyway, welcome to the Witcher 3, oh my gosh, Wild Hunt. The tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you will also find detailed information about world lore, gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorials, I don't want to. I'm gonna probably need to relearn how to play it all over again. So I have a new quest, Kaer Morhen. I need to use my Witcher senses. I have a character entry for Yennefer. Movement is normal. There we go. Minimap and objectives. Minimap in the upper right-hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding. Underneath the minimap, you'll find objectives for your active quest. Yes, that's pretty standard. Use my Witcher senses. Ooh.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Or, you know, you could get it yourself. Just saying. Okay, what's over here? Here's our bath with the creepy bug. Oh, extinguish. Oh, well, let's see. No, I can't do it again from the side? Okay. Oh, there's something here.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Because that's important. To find the key to the bedroom door. Am I locked in or something? Oh, wow.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Oh, wow. Oh, look, I have my same haircut. And jump. I can jump. Oh, no! Well, that was hilarious. For what? 2 minutes in and I killed Geralt already. Apparently he takes fall damage. I did it for science, guys. I totally did it for science. I made him up in objectives. Yennefer and Vengerberg. She's running out of juice.
You might bring me
and she
some
wants me to go get some for her. Wait, what? Practice my jumping in here. Well, there's the introduction to how I play video games, apparently.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
It is pretty. But let's try not to fall down again. I didn't actually think I'd fall off the side. Okay, there's the door that I need a key to get out of because Yennefer's locked me in, apparently. There's a key. Quest updated Kaer Morhen. Let me hang on a second. I'm gonna look at all this stuff first.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Is that the Igni sign? Ooh. It's like he snaps his fingers. All right, and there was one more over here. Geralt, you're walking really slow.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Yes, we know that now.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Your undergarments are black, sweetie. Okay, let's, I think F5 is quick save. Okay, we've saved, so in case I fall down again. And let's talk to Yennefer.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
So I have to say, like I said not too long ago, I have watched the TV series. I am not a Yennefer fan at all, like in the slightest. Tragic backstory, overcoming this, awesome. But I think she's a major B. So I'm going to try to not let my preconceptions of Yennefer taint how I talk to her. But as you can already tell, I'm already snippy with her because I think she's just... I'm not a nice person, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to overcome it and just clean slate. Anyway, let's see. Want to stay with you a little longer? Let's be unreasonable. You're right. I should probably go see Ciri. Let's go with the third one.
Yeah, better go see Ciri.
Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Oh? That's not a compliment, Geralt. Okay. No matter who that is, that's not a compliment. Okay, but before I go on, let me see my menu. Do I have a menu? Okay, that didn't help. Let's see, do I have a journal? I have a journal. So Kaer Morhen quest. Every story has to start somewhere. This one starts in the guest room at Kaer Morhen, the stronghold of the Witchers in the Blue Mountains. It starts with Geralt taking a bath, disproving the theory that Witchers neglect personal hygiene. But as he's bathing, he is brusquely interrupted by Yennefer. Does she ever interrupt in any other way? Probably not, just saying. She reminds him that he was supposed to train with Ciri. What could our hero do but bid the sorceress farewell and descend into the courtyard of the fortress? Little did he know this would mark the start of a great adventure. And this is my quest list. All the quests you've accepted are listed here. Click a quest. Okay. In quest. Okay. Toggle on. Okay. So I've got character. This looks like it's going to be my character sheet, my talent tree. Meditation. Choose how long you want to rest. Okay, we'll deal with that later. No monster entries yet. Tutorials. Alternative look for Ciri. Oh, I saw some of these in the option menu, and I didn't choose them. But I'm gonna leave all that alone for a minute. So characters, we have Dandelion. Oh, that's a different model. I don't dislike it, but we'll see what it's like in person. So his entry says, I would wager anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste, and therefore already familiar with me. Dandelion, and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by the way of self-portrait for the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the light of my star has yet to reach. Born in 1229, a talented poet and troubadour, a graduate of Oxenfurt Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unequaled lover, appreciated, and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator and stirring orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion as painted by his friends and promoters. This image is, of course, somewhat overbright in its coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist enthralled to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I was, am, and forever remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in this present work, and his story which I shall sing till the end of my days. That's cool. That was one of those things I liked in Witcher 2, was that it was Dandelion telling like the quests and the entries and things like that. So Dandelion's done. Geralt of Rivia. Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. When we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongues said he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree before I provoked someone else into doing the same to us both. These individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about the world-famous monster hunter, the man known in elder speech as Windblade, or in our younger yet no less noble tongue as the White Wolf. For Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough and tumble practitioner of a dirty trade. But peer closer and you will soon discover he is a man of unplumbed depths, unique views, and vast world-spanning experience. On the surface, he is introverted, tight-lipped, one might even say gruff, but underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor, and an honest readiness to help his friends, be it with a bit of sound advice or the masterful application of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive. I was with him through hard times and good, helping with wise advice, warm words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in its early and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle, and for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. Why did Dandelion not click off? Okay, it did click off now. And finally, Yennefer of Vengerberg. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably, which is one of my issues with her and him together. In the time since then, their relationship had, however, been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, crises and breakups. Geralt and Yennefer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together. Their moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Yennefer captive, and then Geralt freed her. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. Okay. That fits with what's happened. I have a problem with the genie, and is the genie making them like each other, want to be together? Do they act, if the genie wasn't involved, would they even like each other? Would they even want to be together? That's my issue with the fates intertwined thing. Anyway, books, nothing. Crafting. Okay, that's going to happen again. World map. Cool. Let's zoom out. I want to see the world map. That's all I got. Space world map. Kaer Morhen, Novigrad, Valen or No Man's Land, White Orchard, Royal Palace in Vesemir, the Skellig or Skelliga. I can't remember how I'm supposed to say that. I'll have to look it up. Oh, suggested levels. Oh, that helps. And the Duchy of Toussaint. That's probably a... I feel like, isn't that DLC? I can't remember though. Okay. Oh, and the green is my stash. Okay. Quests. Okay, I think I've gone through everything then. Where is my stash? It's downstairs. Got my Witcher senses, my detective view. And we're gonna very slowly walk to the door. Not sure how I feel about that. I've escaped. You cannot keep me captive any longer, Yennefer. Oh, it's got little dots on where I'm supposed to go on the minimap. Well, that will no doubt be helpful, but let's save since I babbled on for who knows how long.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
I just love these graphics. And I love that he still has his tattoo. You'd think he would be able to take it off by now, but oh wow, beautiful view. Don't get mad at her, we've spoiled her. It sounds like you guys do spoil her, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong.
Whoa.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
You're supposed to strike. There you go. Oh.
You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations?
No.
Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
I feel like she's lying. Good child is like, I totally won't do it again. Apologies not enough, better not. Yeah, I think she needs to actions and speak louder than apologies.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yeah, we need to. Tutorial, please.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Leads you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Okay, quest update. Hang on, Ciri. So join Ciri in a run along the ramparts toward to the lower courtyard. Oh, that's the only thing? Okay, well. Oh, character entry for Cirilla. Let's keep up with the entries. It might go a little easier on all of the reading I need to do. Characters. There we go. Okay, Cirilla. Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. What can I possibly say about her? That we call her Ciri for short, that she was born in 1251, that she has ashen hair and a scar on her cheek. All true, and that's the Cirilla I know best. The one I first laid eyes upon those many years ago, the one who seemed thoroughly, well, not ordinary, but certainly not as extraordinary as she in fact is. For Cirilla is also a highly skilled witcher, heiress to several thrones, the last bearer of the Elder Blood, a powerful source endowed with exceptional magic talent, and the Lady of Time and Space. She the doctor too now, apparently. Please tell me she's not going to be a Mary Sue. Please, please, please. Her hair color and date of birth seem rather incidental now, don't they? I could also tell you she is Geralt's adopted daughter, but that would be a gross simplification. Ciri is much more. She is his destiny, his unexpected child, someone bound to the Witcher by fate's most inextricably tangled fetters. Following age-old Witcher tradition, Geralt took Ciri to Kaer Morhen when she came into his care. There, he and Vesemir taught her in the ways of the professional monster slayer. It was then that her magic talents were first revealed, and they discovered that she was a source. Ciri's gift proved a curse as well. Because of it, she would one day have to hide from the entire world, even Geralt. Aw, that's sad. And Vesemir. Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School and most likely the oldest Witcher of any school on the continent. About as long in years as the runes of Kaer Morhen themselves, and though eternally complaining about his creaky bones, this master of the Witcher trade gave no thought to a well-deserved retirement. Gray but still spry, he continued to ply the monster hunting trade into his golden years, effectively too, as he'd seen more beasts than all his students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor in Geralt's youth, over the years he had become something of an adoptive father and mentor to the other Witchers, always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. Okay, lots of information. Press E when facing the ladder. Oh, I have to, okay. Come on, don't let the little kid meet you.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
She's such a smartass. Oh, I love her already. Oh, I can't use it when she's using it. Ew. Oh wow, look at the pretty flowers. Press space when running to leap over it.
Trouble. Should I turn back and help you?
No, I'm just saving in case I jump and off the edge again, like the genius that I am.
First! Na 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 na.
Okay, it's fine. Hold left shift while running to sprint. There we go. Okay, I'm supposed to be going somewhere that I'm not actually going to. Okay. Alright, well, I'm technically at time for today, but let's go a little bit farther. Well, we can go down. It's fine.
Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Yeah.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Oh, won't weasel out of this. Could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep. Yeah, you could have just said what you did.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
No, we're going to start with the fundamentals right now.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Okay, Witchers must prepare to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants, to match the strength and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies. Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. We have 1 steel for people, and silver for non-humans, and we have signs, and we also have alchemy. Okay. Draw my sword. Okay. Press Z to select or deselect a target. When you have a target selected, all your attacks. Okay. So kind of like last time.
1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow
left
when
shift.
striking.
Okay.
Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
To dodge to one side. Okay. Use a direction using and press Alt. Huh. I mean, tricky. I can't do that right now. I just want to roll out of the way.
There was a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again.
Parry, okay.
See how Geralt holds his sword, its angle.
What am I supposed to parry? Fight you stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later.
She's such a smartass. I love her.
Riposte. Strike.
Press right button just before your opponent strikes to perform a counter strike.
Maybe a storm's
Too old for this shit.
Slice your jugular.
Ah. This is the one that's gonna give me the most. Ouch. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Yeah, I'm hitting the button. Press just before your opponent strikes to perform a counterattack. I don't understand. I can't do that now. Okay. Ah! Okay.
Slice your jugular.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
Alright, tab for the quick access menu. Okay, Quen. Thank you.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
That's cool. Protects you against damage.
I'm too old for this shit.
Okay.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Oh, my favorite. Okay, Igni.
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on.
And now we need Ard. Ouch.
See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or...
Signs consume stamina, okay. Ard side stuns opponents or in some cases knocks them to the ground. Alright.
Damn it. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Axie. Okay.
Tomfoolery! Axie can really muddle your mind.
Okay, disorients them.
Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
Jordan. Ouch.
See this, Ciri?
You're inside a land magical trap that slows anyone down who affects it. Yeah, I never really used that one in the last game.
Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Okay, bombs are still a thing apparently. Step back and throw a bomb at Vesemir by pressing my mouse. Okay. Stand in a spot indicated by the mini-map. Okay, well let's save in case... Just trying to make sure I don't go into like an hour-long cutscenes. Aim at one of the targets. Okay.
That enough?
Alright. Okay, combat tutorial is over. Alright, so roughly the same-ish.
Fine. Enough. Continue training and work.
Ow! Okay, I'm done. I got it. Thanks.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Right?
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Is she okay?
Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
Adlan awaited this, and then White Wolf.
No!
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
I dreamt of Kaer Morhen.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
And then we trained Ciri.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No, it did
No.
not.
A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Let's see. Ciri, my dreams, she might be in danger. Yeah, let's go with that one.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
I guess, so I'm guessing yellow means that's ending the conversation. So apparently it's time to go.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
How?
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vesemir. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private stuff. The unicorn, we used it in bed once. I don't want to overshare with Vesemir.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
All right, monsters. Life on the continent and in the Skellig Islands is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. I mean, thanks. Okay, hang on. Let me get my Quinn sign active.
That stench.
Oh wow, I can't hardly use it at all. Oh. Okay, there we go. And there we go. And striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. They decline when you're not engaged in
Of
combat,
course.
okay?
When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Alright, you can eat and drink to regain vitality or meditate for an hour while playing in... It doesn't matter. I'm not playing on those difficulties right now. So R, F to consume them and regenerate vitality. Press R now to eat it and regenerate your vitality. Okay. Well, I can't think of a better place to stop for today. Tomorrow we'll loot and look for things and read things and apparently ride my horse, because I have a horse now. So that's that. But, oh wow. Wow, that's beautiful. And his hair blows in the wind and the trees. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty game so far. And I'm like not even an hour in. Anyway, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Witcher 3 video.
Who's asleep amidst the trees? Cats all asleep.